guys, welcome back to Thrifty in OKC. If you are just joining me for the first time, welcome. I am a part-time reseller who lives in Oklahoma City. I also love to thrift stuff to keep for myself or for my family and save a little bit of money here and there. So today I am going to do a very short haul video. We are getting ready to head out on vacation, but I found a few items over the last week that I really wanted to share with you guys. So I'm going to do my favorite 3 items that I found last week to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into that. So the first one I found is this really fabulous necklace. And I don't know if it is bone. I posted it up on Texas Gal's Jewelry Lovers Facebook page. If you have not ever been on there, that's a great resource. Lots of really smart folks on there who know lots about jewelry. But look at this beautiful, oh no, I caught that in my hair. Oh my gosh. This isn't good, guys. It's caught in my hair. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop recording for a second so I can get this fabulous, fabulous necklace that is not supposed to be a hairpiece out of my hair. I'll be back here in just a second once I dislodge myself. Y'all, I'm dying. I can't believe I got that caught in my hair. Anyway, I got it out. I don't know what my hair looks like. So, I mean, it might be sticking up, but if it is, it is. So anyway, I got this necklace. I love the colors. It's so much fun. It reminds me of little chiclets. This is probably going to be a catch and release. I am not pulling that over my head again. I'm going to undo it properly. There we go. So I do not get it caught. But it is nice and long, and it's really well put together. And look at the colors on that. They're just beautiful. So summery. But like I said, I'm not putting this one up for sale yet. I'm going to keep it and wear it at least for this summer, and then it might go up. So that was the first favorite item I found. I did pay $5 for that. I can't remember if I said I paid $5 for that. This next one, I was really surprised. Of course, I always say shop off season, and this goes along with that because here I have purchased a wool coat. But it is beautiful. I could not believe this. They had this at Goodwill. I mean, look at the detail on this. And it was not priced up. It wasn't even in the coats. They had it in with the blouses. So it was only $5.99, which is just crazy. And it's a little bit bigger. So it's going to fit an extra large, maybe to a double XL, which I think is amazing because it's just hard to find. I think sometimes really good quality stuff in the extra large and large size. But look, I mean, just beautiful detail. The back even has gorgeous detail. So I did find one similar, very, very similar, listed on eBay for over $100. It said it was Chinese. I haven't done any of my own research on it, so I can't say for sure. It's got this really cool panel right there, because the buttons don't, you know, they're like frog closures, so they don't go all the way through. So to save you from exposing yourself. But I need to do some of my own research on this fabulous item because I don't want to say it's Chinese if it's not Chinese. If any of you guys out there are watching, I might be muffling my voice, but if any of you guys out there are watching and you know anything about this, the style, I mean, Mandarin collar, it definitely has an Asian vibe to it. So I think it is probably, could be Chinese, could be Japanese, could be, again, I don't know. So I don't want to misnomer it. So if you have any information on something like this, let me know. So that was my second favorite find. And then my third I talked about in the last video, and I'm going to preface with, I know this one might be a little controversial. It is a fur item. It is a fur coat that I found. As a reseller, I will resell fur. I don't buy new fur. I would never buy a new fur, but I feel like if it's already made, it's a waste to not, I mean, if nobody uses it or you throw it in the trash or you burn it or whatever you do, that's how I look at it. That may not be how you look at it. If you want to share a different opinion in the comments down below, please feel free. Please be respectful. We all have different ideas and we all sell different things. So I get that there are people out there who do not support fur even in a reselling format. 100% understand, but I do. So like I said, feel free to leave a comment, but please be respectful. Don't be ugly about it because we all have different opinions on what we do. So this was my third, and I mentioned this in the video that I put up last week that I had found this, well, earlier this week, not last week, that I had found this. So I paid up for this beauty. I paid $100, which is big money for me, for sure, but I could not leave it behind. And I'm gonna kind of, it is a very long, it's long, it's gonna go down to the knee. It does have vintage button detail. It does not have any maker tag on the inside. It does have the tie, and it's got the embroidered name, which a lot of vintage furs will have. But to me, the really best part about this fur, and I'm going to try to set it down. It is heavy, as you can imagine. And it's really, I'm not sure you can see that fabric. It's got almost like a, I mean, it is a fur, but an animal type print. And, you know, it's kind of got a stripe to it. So it's really interesting fur to me. Anyway, neither here nor there. One of the things that I found to be the most interesting is it still had the cold storage tags on it. So it had this one, and then it has another one right here. And this was just so interesting to me. So what I learned from the cold storage tag was that this was stored at a store called B. Altman's, which closed its doors in 1989. So I know at the very least the fur is from the 80s. And the lady's name who it belonged to is Dorothy Ann Miller. That is listed up at the top. She lived in New York City. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. B. Altman's was a store in New York City, and it was on 5th Avenue. So that box is checked on this. And then it also tells me that it is a mink paws coat. So I was able to look that up to determine some stuff about the fur. And you can see that on there. And I tried to figure out who Dorothy Miller was. I have her address on here. And just to see if I could see anything about her, because I thought, how cool would that be if she was like a socialite or something in New York City? I didn't find anything. I may look again, but I still thought that was pretty cool to have that little bit of information. She paid $50 for the storage, and they insure up to a maximum of $1,000. This was insured up to that maximum amount. It has value on here of $1,000, and then on this ticket here, it shows that $1,000 is the maximum that they'll do the value for. I am going to make an appointment when I get back from vacation. I'm going to take this into a local furrier here, and they said they would take a look and just tell me as much as they could about the coat, which is awesome. And then if I wanted a handwritten appraisal, they would write me up a handwritten appraisal. So I know not the most convenient time to buy a fur coat because it is about to be spring, but I'm hoping somewhere down the line, somebody will love this beauty who really, really leads a glamorous life and likes to look like they lead a glamorous life. I could not leave it behind. I couldn't. I stewed and stewed, and my husband was like, get it, because you're going to go home and you're going to be really upset that you did not buy that coat. So there we are. So again, short video, but these are my 3 favorite finds from this week. So again, if you know anything, especially about the wool jacket, please leave it in the comments down below. Or of course, any of the items that I have. I am always welcome to get any information on anything. I really appreciate it. If you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. It does really help with my videos, and it also helps me know what things you might want to see in the future. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you when I'm back from vacation. Bye!